Hello everyone, welcome to another video. There's no audio in the first couple of clips here because the missus was in the car and she was nagging my ears off, so I will spare you that. So as we come to this little roundabout here, there's a young lad here waiting to cross the road. So I give him a little signal and let him go. So as we can see up in front, we've got traffic lights. You can see someone crossing with their child. All good. To the right there, you can see a mother and her child walking up the pavement, coming to the crossing to cross as well. So all good. That's what you're supposed to do. And you can see another one to the left there that's walking to the crossing as well. So it's all good. Everything's great at the moment. Until we get past this junction here. Now that road to the left there, there's a school down there. It's probably about 300 yards down the road. But 300 yards plus another maybe 100 yards in total getting to that crossing is too much for this one. So not only is she lazy, she's teaching her children the wrong way to cross the road. Now if we carry on going down this road, I'll show you another reason why you should always go to the crossing. You are totally relying on other drivers seeing you. And as you know, when it's frosty and icy, people don't do it. People don't scrape their windscreen, defrost their cars. Look at this Audi. He can't see anything to his left. So you are basically relying on someone like that Audi driver seeing you through a frosted windscreen. It doesn't make no sense. Use the crossing. This clip here was the day before the last clip on the same junction. And you'll see something very, very similar again. There we are. There she is. Parent of the year. Now, this road to the left of me, you used to be able to drive down there, but the council, in their wisdom, have put this sign up with cameras saying that you can't drive down there when it's school opening and closing times. Now, it's for safety, I guess. I don't know what their reasoning for it, but all the parents now are parking on this right-hand side and the left-hand side and walking their kids across a busy road like this. So it's kind of backfired on everything. The council need to have a proper look at it, and the school, if it's down to the school. So here we are on the right-hand side here, parents getting into their cars after dropping their kids off, fully parked on the pavement, across driveways and stuff like that. They don't care. They are that lazy to drop their kids off. Now, if we go to the rear camera, that woman that just walked across the road, kissing her kids goodbye there. The school is 300 yards down the road with that road to cross. Quality bit of parenting. We're still on the school run at the moment. This guy here does everything right. But he's followed by an idiot on a bike who does everything wrong. Sometimes you just can't win even if you're doing it right. Now, first off, the bike should not be on the pavement. It's not a shared pathway or anything like that. It's a pavement for pedestrians. Now, here's the guy and his kid. They're going to that little crossing there. But the brain-dead cyclist tries to go round them right when they're turning round. Thick as shit. Bike on the pavement, someone's trying to cross. It's going to go down a no entry. There you go, no entry as well. It may be a silly little bike, but it's still a bike. It's still a vehicle that should be on the road. Now it's still foggy, and you know what's going to happen. I'm going to see someone without any fog lights on, or lights on at all. Don't have to be fog lights, just anything would do. As you can see, the car that I'm behind has got lights on, but look to its left. That car just pulls straight out in front of it. Fog, no lights, pulls out straight away. One brake light out. The Burke in the Merc. Got a personalised number plate, but can't find the light switch. Don't close up the gap, you fucking idiot. Talk about fucking brain dead. Here we go. Well done. Fucking div.
When I was winning trophies, so yeah, it's a tough one.
In this clip, we're looking at the little Fiat behind me here. It's your classic, I'm stuck in heavy traffic, so I'm going to look at my phone.
Okay, Agent 461 says you guys have rose-tinted glasses on. Declan Rice is not a top player. If he was, he'd be at Manchester United, Chelsea.
You can see I've zoomed in, and you can see the eyes. They're not looking at anything on the dashboard, and you can see the gap growing. I mean, people don't leave that sort of gap in traffic normally, unless you're distracted by your phone.
Because the price tag is high, and it's high for a reason. Because people think a lot of Declan Rice within the industry.
I mean, you just have to look at the head, the eyes, where she's looking. I don't ever see the phone, but you just know. You can see them a mile away. What is it now? 6 points on your license for doing this. Is it really worth taking the risk? Again, the distraction of the phone. Look at the size of that gap. It's even bigger. So if there was a copper on the road, or a policeman I should say, police officer, she's quite easy to spot because of what she's doing, the gaps and stuff like that. I know it's a bit boring, but I've got to play it the way I am just to show you just how long she's on the phone for. And how distracted she is because of being on the phone. And the reason the cars are moving next to us a bit faster than what we are in a right turn only lane a little bit further up the road, which in a little while I change my mind because I'm fed up with waiting and move over. Obviously the gap there again. And I know some of you will be saying, so what, she's leaving a gap. But it's not about the gap. It's about the distraction caused. She doesn't even know I've gone most of the time until she looks up and there's no one there. It's like she's moved the phone over to the other side now. And again, look at the size of the gap. That is how I spotted her, because of the size of the gap behind me. Then reviewed it when I got home and then just saw that she was on the phone all the time. Yeah, now she's having a drink because it's thirsty work doing all that texting. Playing with your phone, Candy Crush or something, whatever it is she's doing. Again, big long gap. Not the crime of the century, but you can spot it. Another quick drink. No crime in that, but 2 distractions. You might be looking at the phone as well. Here we go again. Look at the size of that gap. I'm not waiting no more. I'm going to move over. Now I decide to give up on this right turning, and I'm going to go straight on instead. But she follows me, which did surprise me. But her concentration level is obviously not on driving. It's on her phone. She doesn't want to go straight on like I do now. She still wants to turn right. And so do all these people that she's going to cut across. It is something I couldn't quite work out as to why she was in the outside lane to turn right for all that time while on the phone and then decides to do that. Did the phone call finish? Is her concentration shot to pieces that she didn't realise what she was doing? Who knows?
phone.
And you'll just about see her sneak in there. So if you're still with us, sorry about that, but I've got this knack of finding lazy people. See that guy there on the left with his window open? It's -3. He's not doing that because he wants fresh air. He's doing it because he's bloody lazy and won't scrape his windscreen.
Was that necessary to do that?
Bases of certain people aren't very good being occupying very significant positions and get found out, and you see it all the time, that in that space, if you've got this kind of wealth, you come from this kind of
what
culture
is that?
where you can, where your space, if you've got this
Again,
kind of wealth,
drive like a pillock with your company name written on the side of the van.
What is that?
Where you can, where your word is law, and people have to accept it in the countries that you are.
Now with this clip here, there's a police car behind us in a second. So we all move out of its way. But as you can see up in front, there's nothing up in front to make us stop. After that police car's gone. Now when we get here, why are we stopping when there was nothing there? And then why does she do this?
Why are you going? Why are you crossing? Well, it fucking clearly says red man.
This clip here, we're looking at the Audi in front, which technically, I guess, does nothing wrong, but you just don't do it from this side of the road, with vehicles coming in the opposite direction.
What are you doing?
I make 5% cash back on everything I buy. I make 5% back on that.
Crying out loud.
5% back on this workout.
Giving way to someone on the other side of the road.
New card members get 5% cash back on all purchases for the first 3 months up to £100 and no annual fee. That's right, no annual fee with the American Express Platinum Cashback.
Even when they're being nice, Audi can't get it right.
1% APR variable, minimum annual spend to receive cashback.